everyone, my name is Xenia, as known as Miss Xenia here on Real Rapunzels or on Instagram, and today I'm going to be sharing with you my 10 most common hair tips that I personally use for my hair to make it long, beautiful, healthy, smooth and shiny. So here we go. Tip number 1, watch your overall health. This is very, very important because a lot of times your hair problems like hair loss is the consequence of the health issues that you are experiencing that you might not be even aware of. So make sure to check your hormones if you experience hair loss, for example, because if there's any thyroid issues, thyroid problems, if it's not working properly, it will affect your hair. Second, make sure that you do blood tests for iron, because if you do have anemia, it causes major hair loss. Moreover, if you have digestive problems or if you're experiencing stress, I know it's going to sound crazy, but please try to eliminate stress as much as you can in your life. I know there's not even one person that we can point at and say, oh, you know, he's not stressed out about something. It's kind of impossible. Stress has become our completely common everyday life thing. So, but still, please try to eliminate stress as much as you can, because it really influences on the way your hair looks and overall your health. It causes lots of diseases, causes lots of problems. So pay attention to that. Tip number 2, cut your split ends, ladies. They are not your trophies and you do not need them. So if you see split ends, you have to cut them. You will not be able to treat them, glue them together, braid them together, whatever. It's impossible. If the hair strand splits, you can't do nothing about it but cut it. And as fast as you do it, the more likely you will prevent your hair strand from splitting all the way up, which will damage not only the ends of your hair, but the rest of your hair length. So make sure to cut them on time. Make sure to trim them on time if you see split ends. Tip number 3. I know I talk about this a lot, but please eliminate heating tools. Blow dryer. Let your hair air dry 80%, and then you can blow dry the rest if you need to. Curling or flat irons. Ladies, with curly hair, you are beautiful with your natural hair. Straight hair like mine, you don't really need curls every single day, girls. You really don't. You are fine, okay? Fine with your personal hair type. So try to at least minimize the amount of times that you use all those heat tools, and use heat protection if you do, because you need to use those sprays in order to at least somehow save your hair from all that crazy temperature damage that you are causing to it. So stop that. Tip number 4, choose the right shampoo for you, because if you do not wash your hair properly, if you do not wash all the dirt and all the grease out of your hair, you can cause some serious scalp problems, which will lead to dandruff and all types of scalp diseases, because the bacteria will be spreading, all the infections can be spreading really fast. So one thing that you have to remember is that you choose your shampoo by your scalp type, not your hair type. So you either have normal scalp, dry scalp, or oily type of scalp. So choose wisely. And remember, we use shampoo not to grow our hair faster, not to make it thicker or anything else. Shampoo is just like the soap for your hands. We use shampoos to wash out the dirt out of your hair. So do it properly. Tip number 5, no tight hairdos. I know ponytails are really comfortable, especially if they are pulling in our hair all the way back, so tight it doesn't get in the way, but please don't do those. Make them loose, change their position during the day, at least every couple hours, because if you will continue doing those crazy tight hairdos, you will weaken your roots of your hair, because when we do a ponytail, right? So it's a tight pony, a really tight pony, right? It pulls your hair back. All the hair weight is concentrated, not spreaded, but concentrated basically in one spot. It weighs it pulls your roots, it weakens them, so your hair follicles are becoming loose and pull out. Moreover, you can end up having a shading hairline if you keep doing the same pony or the same ponytail or the same tight hairdo, the same position all the time, like a crazy tight bun. Shading hairline is probably what you will end up having. We do not want that. That's not cute. So don't do that. Tip number 6. And by the way, these tips don't go in particular order, like from my most favorite to least favorite. They are all important. They're all favorite. They're all really, really loved by me. So tip number 6 is oil therapy. But not just any oil therapy. It's different. We do not do heavy oil therapy on our scalp. We do it only on our hairline, because it will be practically impossible for you to wash out all those heavy oils out of your scalp, which will clog your pores, spread the bacteria, can cause you dandruff, and lots of other different problems. We do not want that. We do use oils in hair masks for the scalp, but in little amounts, in drops or like tablespoon or a teaspoon of olive oil as the ingredient of a nourishing mask that contains not only oil, but oil therapy for the hair length itself is really important. It does make your hair, I do it on a regular basis. It makes your hair really soft, shiny, beautiful and healthy. It's not necessarily for you to use only like well-known coconut, olive, and all the rest of the oils. You can use those oils as a base and add concentrated oils to the mixture and make some amazing oil hair masks that will contain concentrated oils like geranium or like lemon oils and all the rest of the different amazing oils that are there, and that can help you take great care of your hair. Number 7, hair hygiene. Girls, wash your brushes at least once a week. Sanitize it with soap or with like vinegar. Wash them as often as you can. Make sure that you wash your hair properly. This is referring to one of the previous tips that I just gave you about the shampoos. Make sure that you wash all the dirt out of your hair out, because otherwise it will spread the bacteria, clog your pores, and so on and so forth, which will eventually influence on the way your hair looks, on the way your hair grows. And when you're out somewhere, make sure that you look around where your hair is touching, where you sit, for example, because you never know who was sitting before you. So, and it's pretty easy to catch some sort of infections and bacteria on your hair, and it's kind of hard to treat it after. So, you know, it's all nasty. So make sure to keep it clean. Tip number 8 is healthy diet and drinking plenty of water. It is very important to intake enough vitamins, enough minerals, enough essential and useful elements, because otherwise you can do whatever you want on the outside, but if you are not feeding yourself and your hair, including from the inside, it will not bring you any further. So I'm always telling people that you should try to intake all the necessary vitamins from your food that you eat. So it has to be a well-balanced diet. No bad eating habits, no bad habits in general, like smoking, drinking, or drugs. Don't do that at all, okay? Don't do that. And when you don't have possibility to intake all those minerals out of your food that you eat, then you can take supplements, but just not all the time. So eat healthy and drink a lot of water. Tip number 9, moisturize your hair. Not only do we do the oil therapy that I was just talking about in my previous tip, We also moisturize our hair after we wash it with different oils that meant to be used for like a few drops. You spread them in between your palms and you work your hair through with it, which will protect your hair, which will make it smoother, which will make it healthier. And this is the step that I do every single time after I wash my hair, for example. While it's damp, still damp, after it's dry completely, even the next day I take a few drops of the argan oil, for example, or like a mix of oils, a couple drops, and I just work my hair through with it and I'm good to go. It might not look important or seem important for you right now, but when you try and when you incorporate this routine on a regular basis, you will notice a huge difference. Tip number 10, brush your hair and brush your hair properly. First of all, when brushing our hair, we start from the ends, we work ourselves up to the roots. Moreover, you should choose the proper brush for your hair type. Moreover, this is a game changer. It was for me one time, a long time ago. I always brush my hair before I wash it. Always. It makes brushing my hair after so much easier, which leads to less damage, because when your hair is really tangled, and especially when it's already dry, when you brush it, you can see how much hair is breaking. And especially when you've got some like split ends or the hair strand was split somewhere in the middle, which causes, you know, not the all hair flow, like hair curtain, some people say. It causes, you know, breakage. We don't want that. In order to keep track of how much hair you're losing while brushing or losing in general, try brushing your hair above a white surface. It makes it so much more clear and gives you a much better picture of what you're dealing with when you're done brushing and you collect that hair and you see how much you're losing or how much hair was broken while you was brushing it. So it's very important. It's a little tip, but I really want you to incorporate it to your hair care routine, and you will see that it will give you a much fuller picture. And in general, proper brushing. Don't forget to wash your brushes too, as I just said. So yeah, so I'm saving this for the last one. I've already told you my basic 10 tips, but this is very important. Consistency. If you stay consistent with anything that you do in this life, you will bring yourself forward, you will succeed. But if you don't, you will keep standing at the same point, at the same spot. Taking care of your hair is just like what you do with the rest of your life and the rest of your activities. It's just like working out. Obviously, you won't have toned body, strong muscles if you work out once a month. So the same principle works with hair. If it says that you have to do your hair masks for 10 times, you have to do it for 10 times. It will not give you any result after 2 times that you did it. And if you drop it, you know, on your way, it's not going to bring you any further. So it's very important to stay consistent. It's very important to be patient. The results with the hair don't come overnight. Don't come in a day, even a week. It's a long process, and you have to be patient and consistent. Walk this path and to see amazing results. And I promise you, you will get awesome results. So this concludes my most basic hair tips that I personally follow on a regular basis. I hope that it was useful for you. I was happy to share them with you. And I promise you, if you incorporate them in your hair care routine, it will give you great results. Just again, stay patient and consistent. And as per usual, good luck.